Okay, so here we are, the start of your CiDA exam, and here's the question paper. This isn't the actual one because, as you can see, it's 2014, but this is what it will look like. You'll have it on paper. 2.5 hour exam, and everything's going to be done on the computer. Okay, so let's have a little look at what there is. Section 1, the client brief. This is where you're going to find out all about what you're being asked to do. Okay, this sets the scene. It tells you the theme. It tells you what the website's been made for, its purpose, and you might even be able to glean from this a target audience as well. It's really important that you take 2 or 3 minutes to read this section, read it again, and make sure you really understand what the purpose of the website is and what you think the target audience is going to be. As we scroll down, we then get to the overall site requirements. This is almost like a list of success criteria. Okay, so you can see we need 5 pages. Now, if it doesn't say 5 pages on the day, okay, then you've got to look here and figure out how many pages you need. And you can see there are 3 bullet points and 2 sub-bullet points. That's the 5 pages. 3 main pages, home, volunteers, and the programs page in this example. And then when you're on the programs page, 2 more links, one to the lunch break program and one to the home time program. There's your 5 pages. And it will be represented like this. And sub-bullet points mean they are a sub-page. Okay, so I'm picturing here a navigation bar with 3 links to home, volunteers and programs, and then on that page you'll have 2 separate links to the other pages. Okay, then there are some other requirements here, overall requirements that you need to consider, like whether there's a size that the page needs to fit within. Okay, so we've done some practice ones where it might have said there 1366 pixels wide. This one says 1024 times 768. That means it's 1024 across and 768 down. Okay, a lively colour scheme. You need to determine what that's going to be, and then in your evaluation explain why you chose the colours you did and link it back to that. Okay, lively colour schemes will not be dark, dull colours. It talks about needing some facts which you know are already in a Word file. It talks about some images which you know are in an assets folder. It talks about having some accessibility features which you will get to in a later video, and a consistent design across the microsite. So those are the basic success criteria that you have to meet. Then you've got the other requirements. This is where you're going to pick up the really big marks and where you're going to take a potential pass, a grade C, all the way up to an A or an A star. Okay. The page template. In all the examples we've looked at so far, it's here that it mentions creating a banner with a suitable title and the station logo. The different scenarios we've done, whether it was Glastonbury or whether it was Create Mag, we're always asked to make a banner. So have a look here and see if there's anything in particular that you have to make for your site, because there could be. It talks a little bit about file formats, which we'll get to in a later video. It talks about the flyer, which is a file in the assets folder and what to do with that. Thumbnails, which is talking about taking some images and making some thumbnails. It tells you about some changes to a picture called schedule, what to do with the audio files. It asks you to make a strap line, to do some more image editing here, and to put some email links in. So, whereas overall site requirements are your minimum success criteria, okay, that's only going to get you so far. The more of these you can do, the better your grade's going to be. But I would say to you at the start of your exam, once you've read the client brief, and you know the purpose, and you know the target audience, and you've looked at the overall requirements, make sure you check these other requirements, particularly to see if there's something that you've been asked to make that needs to be on every page. The template page is a really good way of getting the consistency. It means your background colour is the same, it means your banner's always in the same place, it means your table is always set up the same on every page, and that gets you on the road, not only to that, but also to that, and it means that you're giving yourself the best chance of success. There'll be some more videos on the YouTube channel that show you how to do specific things in Dreamweaver that you should check out as part of your revision.